Sullivan once said, "Your goal is to eliminate as much of the unnecessary as possible so that you can focus on the essential." You do this by asking yourself, if I didn't have to do this, would L? If the answer is no, then eliminate it or delegate it. Hello, hero. Is favor here again? Let's become who we really are today and not tomorrow. Ever heard of phagocytosis? Phagocytosis is a process where active cells in the body recognize and engulf and digest foreign particles, dead cells and bacteria, which are not useful to the body for production. That's how your body's always refreshed and looking cool. Well, in a simple sense, these cells literally eliminate useless materials, be it a cell or a bacteria, in order to keep all the body system functioning properly. And this way you can now work without having any problems or malfunction. Assuming your life is your body system, what if you took the process of elimination to reform your life to a better one, or for enhanced functionality just like the body? Here, the first step is self-reflection and awareness. The way of knowing who you really are is by knowing who you are not first. Reflect on your life and identify things that are no longer worth to be inhabited by you. Might be habits that are damaging and no longer working towards your improvement. Second step is to commit to removing those habits or anything else in your life that you realize no longer works toward your growth in life. If you don't commit to eliminating these things, you'll end up winding back to them, and that's no good for you. The third step is replacing those things you realize you no longer needed with new priorities and stick to them. I once had this habit of taking carbonated drinks every day. It was a non-negotiable habit for my body. I longed for it. But when I became aware of the harms it brought to my body system and to my whole journey of life, I tried to stop it. I committed to ignore that insatiable hunger for it. But this happened. I successfully did this for a week, but after that week, I got back into that habit. Just gradually, I even had to lie to myself that I wasn't taking a huge quantity. One reason I went back to that habit was because there was nothing to replace that habit. And when the lead magnet came drawing, I couldn't resist. Maybe you know the story in the Bible, where Jesus said, if a demon leaves a body, it comes back after a while to check if the body is still empty. If it is, it goes back, takes 7 more powerful demons to join him, and then they inhabit that body permanently. That's just to elaborate why you should always replace old habits with new ones. Here's a tool to help you. Choose a task, let's say, checking social media every hour. Now ask yourself, if I didn't have to check social media every hour, would I? If your answer is no, it's no important to you, you're just doing it because you might be having a limiting belief that you have no choice, but really you're just stuck in a mindset. If it was really important, then it has to be an obligation, which means it's necessary for your job, relationships, or personal well-being at particular time. So take action to limit or delegate that task and focus on what's more important. This way, you're now defining your life by what is more important and necessary for your growth and lifestyle. And if you stick to it, you'll become the real you.